All right, this is part of our run and gun digital classroom. Real world scenarios, real situations where you find cool environments to do a shoot in. All the time I'm on location, I'm photographing my subjects, and the way I approach it is I look for a cool setting first, and then I can complement the light that's available to us. So we're in pretty harsh lighting situation. We have Carissa, we're in an alley. We're gonna use the sun to give us our hair light, to backlight her a little bit. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to use the trusty handheld light meter to take one totally available light so we can see her face. Then we're going to use a reflector to bounce that sunlight back into her face. And lastly, instead of a reflector, we're going to use strobes so we can make the sky really blue, and then we might even throw on the ND filter. So let's do this. All right, so we're going to start off simple and clean, and the easiest way to get this, instead of going through that whole live view thing for available light, is I'm going to use the incident light meter. It's a Sekonic. I've already set my ISO at 200, and I've set my aperture at 5.6, and so we're going to see what the shutter speed will be right under Carissa's chin. You notice it's strongly backlit. So let's do it. Take my light meter reading. So it's 1/100th of a second at 5.6. So you got to be really careful about how the light falls. It looks awesome on her. Good. So, all right, so I'm going to get my camera dialed in. So 1/100th of a second at 5.6, 200 ISO. I'm setting my Kelvin to 6,000 just to warm it up. So Chris, I want you to bring your eyes right to me. Stunning. Bring your hand down just a little bit. There you go. Great. Oh, I love it. Good, good, good. That's awesome. Wonderful eyes. Now don't bring your chin up like that, but keep your chin down. Lean forward with your neck to me. Close your lips a little bit. Chin down, chin down, chin down. There you go. Cool. Chin down, keep the chin down. That's great. Eyes right to me now. Good. Excellent. Now lean up against us a little bit. And you can bring your hand onto your waist. Bring your left hand down onto your waist. There you go. And take your hair a little bit back, please. Awesome. And eyes right in the lens, please. Right in the lens. Okay. So I'm checking this out really quick. So available light is rocking it out, right? But her face doesn't have very good illumination on it, right? Some lens flare going on. Love the hair light in the background. All really cool usable frames. So let's graduate up, and we're going to use the reflector just to kick a little sparkle back into her eyes, and we should keep the same settings. Now if we can bring the reflector in for a second, you can see we have two sides, white and silver. Sunlight's really bright. You can see I'm squinting. I don't think we're going to need the silver. We're just going to use the white. And we're going to just come, whoa, look at that, watch. Watch, watch. So eyes to me, Carissa. That's all we need, right? Look at her eyes lighting up. I don't want to underlight her, right? See the shadow going up on her nose? I just want a little fill light here. Yeah, that's it, right about there. Stunning. There it is. Right about here. Take it up high. Good. Now, bring your eyes right toward me. Stunning. Bam. All day long I could shoot this. So eyes toward the reflector, please, Carissa. And I'm going to catch a little sun flare. Lean forward with your chin, son. There you go. Nice. And chin down, please, Carissa. Leaning forward. All right. So let's take one hand here and create the energy that you're pushing away into me. Yep. And you're going to be looking into the reflector. Get that light. There you go. Excellent. So I'm going to back up. You keep the reflector right where it's at. Start chin down a little, Carissa. And I'm just cleaning out my background. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Excellent. Chin down, please. We're working right, and eyes to me. That's it, perfect. I'm going to go wide open, 2.8, and I'm going to check my light again because I want to blow out that background. So I'm going to go to 2.8, get a really accurate reading. So it's about 640 at 2.8, right? Still 200 ISO. Bam. Chin down, please. And let's kick that reflector a little bit more this way. Right about there. See, that's the thing with the reflectors. You need an excellent lighting assistant. Very cool. So now looking into the reflector, please. Yes, that's it. Right there, right there, right there. Hold that. Good. And eyes up, please. Oh, that's great, right there. And I'm just gonna filter back just a bit. Love that. Oh, can you move your hand? We're getting little jewels reflecting on your eyes. Looks like spots. And then look right toward the reflector, please. Stunning. Hold that. Chin down. That's it. Great. Eyes to the reflector. Good, good, good. Eyes to the reflector one more time. And I'm just going to come in really close. Beautiful eyes. Good. Perfect. So now we're going to change things up. Get rid of the reflector and really gain more control over the sky. Now we're going to use speed lights. Now I talked about it earlier, ganging up speed lights. Big bad sun, it's pretty bright, so we need a lot of output. So I'm going to use 2 speed lights to act as one. And I'm going to bring them right about here. I think I'm going to boom there. I don't want to cast a shadow from the grid, from the gate. And I've zoomed the flash head in. Top one is at 70, and I'm going to open up the bottom one and make it at about 35 for a little bit of fill. Cool. Now, stay at 200 ISO, and I'm going to engage high-speed flash sync. And I'm going to go at 3.5. I'm going to leave the shutter speed alone because that's where it was in the beginning, and we're just going to use the speed lights for that pop. That looks great, Chris. Love that energy. Awesome. Just peek really quick. Oh, crazy. Perfect. So all we did is we changed up from using a reflector to speed lights because now I can place it exactly where I want. We don't have to worry about that sweet spot of catching the light, and it's just stunning, right? So I'm going to shoot a few more like this, and I'm going to drop down low and make that sky really rich blue. So I'm going to back up here. All right, Chris, there you go. Awesome. And I want to capture her shadow down low. So I'm using her shadow. And your eyes toward the light, please. And watching my background, very cool, very cool. I'm still shooting wide open at 2.8. Oh, a car came in my background, so I cleaned that up. Carissa, can you take your eyes right toward the speed light, please? There you go. Beautiful. Critical focus at 2.8. All right. So it's looking good, but I want to cut down some of this ambient. Remember, shutter speed controls my ambient light. I'm loving shooting at 2.8. So I'm at 200 ISO. I'm going to take my shutter speed from 400th of a second to 640 and see what we cut back. And let's kick one foot out when you do that. And drop your chin down some, please. There you go. Excellent. And smile with your eyes. There you go. Nice. Oh, that's killer. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let me run up really quick. You guys got to check this out. So, there's the normal shutter speed. We were at 400 at 3.5. Good color, good exposure. I want to cut down that ambient. So I went from 400 to 640. Now, where does your eye go? Right to her face, right to her golden hair. Man, that just, it's killer. Loving it. Look at the shadow is still there. Doesn't get much better than that. All right, so now let's drop down low and see how blue I can make the sky. So I want you to gaze up toward the lights. Now I can barely see you because I'm shooting right into the sun. Right? Now your eyes toward the light because we want to keep the catch light right in your eyes. And I'm going to take a few really high key, chin down a little bit, Carissa. There you go. Excellent. I'm going to go funky, wide, cool, cool. All right, this is really extreme lighting, right? So now I'm going to go to F4 just because it's really hard for me to see and focus. And I'm going to jack the shutter speed up to 2,000th of a second. And I'm probably going to add +1 flash exposure compensation. So if I meter the sky, the exact blue sky, I'm underexposing the sky just a little bit. So let's see what happens. And I'm shooting right into the sun. I can't even see. I'm gonna step into the shade. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So walk this over. Trying to see a little bit. I actually want to bring that down more. And I want to open this light up because I want more fill on Carissa. So we're going to hit the zoom. And this is at 35, so we're going to go to 24. All right. And I'm actually going to do it in a different group. So let's make it a little hard to see here. Pull this down really quick. I want to get it into a B group, and the reason why is I like the light on her face. It's so bright it's hard to see the back of the screen. Where's my group? There it is. So now this is B. Get my light back in position. And what I'm going to do is I like the way the A light is lighting her face. I'm going to come over here to B in my groups, and I'm going to pump it up 2/3 of a stop. Because I just want more fill down below. Same setting. Very cool. That's doing it. It's doing it. All right. This is extreme. This is really what the flash scenario. Really cool, really cool. I'm bumping up that B light even more. Taking B all the way up, +3. And I can't even see my screen, so let's see what we got here. So this is really an extreme killer shot. I'm gonna try one with the sun directly behind her head and see what we get. So I'm gonna drop down low. There you go. Can you come a little more forward to me, please? Just so you're not through the gate. Yep, reach your hand around this way. Good. And looking toward the speed lights, please. And you're gonna lean with your chin toward me. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me try that one more time. Awesome. And I'm just gonna rock out a few more like that, because I got the sun directly behind your head. And chin down and lean a little forward. And eyes toward the light, please. There you go. Excellent. Good. Beautiful. Keep that up. I'm just going to move my angle for the composition. And I'm working to keep that sun right behind, providing that golden hair. This is extreme. Really WTF. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So through high speed flash sync, I'm able to really bring that sky down.